Born in 1404 into an illustrious and wealthy family, Gilles de Rais rose to prominence as a brilliant military leader. He fought bravely alongside the legendary Joan of Arc during the 100 Years' War between England and France, including the liberation in the Siege of Orleans, which earned him the title of Marshal of France. To his countrymen, he was a hero, a beacon of hope in a dark and violent time. However, after the war, de Rais retired to his estates, which he had inherited from his wealthy family, where his life took a dramatic and sinister turn. And in 1440, de Rais was accused of several crimes including sodomy and the torture and killing of hundreds of children, particularly between the ages 8 to 14. But where did all of this start? It is said that de Rais' early life was overshadowed by tragedy after having lost his parents in 1415. He witnessed the gruesome death of his father in a horrific hunting accident, while his mother passed away from an unknown cause. Shortly after, his grandfather Jean de Craon, who was said to be a sadistic man, known to be cruel to his servants, would take care of both de Rais and his younger brother. He was a man of wealth and power, known for his harsh and overbearing nature, which he used to control and manipulate. Under his care, de Rais was subjected to strict discipline and exposed to his grandfather's dark character. This environment may have shaped de Rais' unique character of aggressiveness, sadistic behaviour, and psychological instability, which ultimately led to his descent into infamy and gruesome crimes. Despite his immense wealth, he squandered his fortune on extravagant luxuries, theatrical productions, servants, and decorations, to name a few. This led to severe debt, which resulted in conflicts with many family members, especially his grandfather. He turned to alchemical experiments and even satanic rituals in a desperate bid to regain his lost glory and riches. He believed that through these dark arts, he could summon demons who would help restore his fortunes. The ritualistic killings were said to be part of these occult practices, blending his thirst for power with unspeakable brutality. With the help of figures such as priest Eustache Blanchet and cleric François Prelati, de Rais performed a series of dark rituals in an attempt to summon and communicate with a demon referred to as Baron. After no contact was made, Prelati was convinced that the demon was dissatisfied and unhappy with their offerings, and that it demanded the parts of a child. In an attempt to recommunicate with the demon, de Rais provided the dismembered parts of a boy he had murdered, but again, no contact was made, leaving him in an angry and resentful state. It was around this time that children from nearby villages had begun to disappear, believed to have been lured by his servants to de Rais' castle under false pretenses. Over the course of several years, many statements, mostly from farmers, were made about the disappearances of children around de Rais' properties. Many suspected him from the start, but the terror he evoked prevented them from ever reporting him. In 1440, de Rais was finally accused and found guilty of sodomy, witchcraft, heresy, and the brutal murders of over 100 children. It was here that the nobleman's true nature was revealed. The torture to which many of the children had been exposed to were unimaginably cruel, involving beatings, mutilations, and strangulations. Their bodies were then disposed of in the most gruesome manner, as it was described by several witnesses during his trial. During his trial, under the pressure of interrogation and torture, de Rais confessed to his heinous crimes. Where he described his perverse enjoyment in the suffering of his young victims, which included suspending their bodies from hooks and ropes, beating them to death, slashing their throats and beheading them, all of which were said to have caused him pleasure. On the 26th of October 1440, Gilles de Rais was sentenced to death by hanging and burning, with his remains being incinerated, bringing an end to his reign of terror. Many historians have questioned the extent and validity of de Rais' crimes, arguing that the accusations may have been exaggerated, driven by political or financial motives given his immense wealth. or perhaps the pressure and threat of torture may have led to the extraction of unreliable confessions. However, most historians agree that he was in fact responsible for most, if not all, of the crimes he was accused of. What do you think? Was he a misjudged victim or a true monster? Regardless, Gilles de Rais holds the distinction of being among the most infamous figures in history, known to many to be one of the most evil individuals to ever exist, even in an era where living amidst horror was not uncommon. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more dark and mysterious tales. We'd love to hear your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Who should we investigate next? Which dark historical figure or enigmatic event piques your curiosity? Let us know.